It's good. I like to be married because dating as a young man on the spectrum is very tough because women are so straightforward these days. They're like, spit in my mouth, and it's like, miss, I can't make eye contact. Hi, hello. This is fun. You guys seem nice. That's all you could ask for these days. People get so angry, and I understand words are meant to elicit emotion, but no one thinks before they speak. I got yelled at for a homeless joke the other day. A woman was like, "That's offensive. I have a friend that's homeless." I was like, clearly not that good of a friend. Feel like if we asked him, he'd disagree, probably. I'm a weird guy. Get used to this energy. This is who I am. I have Asperger's. You know, that's who I am. I grew up with that my whole life. That was my identity. It put a label to who I was. And then I started going back to therapy a few years ago, and the therapist was like, "Just so you know, it's autism now." And I was like, "Well, what did I say?" I'll take it back, you know? And they were like, "No, you know, well, it was autism, and then we changed it to autism spectrum disorder." And I was like, "Why do you keep changing the name of a thing of people who hate change?" But then she was like, "Well, Dr. Asperger was a Nazi." And I'm like, "That's sad, but I wasn't." Yeah, I love trains, but... It's not that I'm embarrassed of the autism word by any means. I understand that that's what it is, but I know that people have it worse than me. And that's why it feels a little bit weird, because if I do use the word and I'm like, "I'm autistic," people are like, "You don't look autistic." And it's like, yeah, I'm not chewing Legos, man. Like, don't project your bullshit onto me. Like, I was doing a show at a casino in Massachusetts recently. A woman came up to me after the show. She's like, "You know how I know autism isn't real?" And I'm like, "I fucking hate you already, you know?" And she's like, "The Amish, they have no autistic people. You see zero autistic Amish." And it's like, what? You don't see any Amish anyway. They don't allow pictures. Do you think they're starting with the autistic ones? You put the good produce on top. Come on. Also, they build barns in a day, they churn butter, and they weave wooden baskets, and they sleep with each other in the family. They're autistic. Let's call it what it is. But it doesn't. I live a good life. Like, I'm getting married next summer. Yeah. That's right. I bagged the normie. One of you. Playing against the other team for a little. I like to be married because dating as a young man on the spectrum is very tough because women are so straightforward these days. They're like, spit in my mouth, and it's like, miss, I can't make eye contact. His spit is going nowhere near your mouth. Your walls are gonna be wet and not the right ones. Like, don't get it twisted though. We make up for it in other ways. No one eats pussy like a man on the spectrum. I mean, don't get weird. We're a goal-oriented person. We finish everything we start. Yeah. You ever seen us with the Rubik's Cube? We solve those behind our back. That's 6 colors. A vagina is mostly one. Sometimes it's like good barbecue, burnt ends. I'm sorry. I remember the first time I went down on my fiance, she was like, "Hey, just as a heads up, I take antidepressants. It might make it harder for me to come." I was like, "Don't worry, sweetie. You know, Rain Man's about to be in your pants." You found the right guy. I made her come so quick. Every time I go down there now, I just put 5 extra antidepressants in her mouth. Yeah, show me level 5, baby. Let me beat it. Where's that final boss? That leg starts shaking. I'm like, who said now? Some people have pet nicknames for their penises. She just calls my tongue Zoloft. You know what I mean? It's, no, is that where we draw the line? It's getting worse. Don't worry. Period sex. How do we feel about it? It combines my 2 favorite things, sex and finger painting. The other day I came and made a hand turkey. It was incredible. I call my fiance's tits Wilson. You feel like a man when you go down there that time of the month, right, fellas? Like a cat with the mouse with that tampon. I don't know. Like Joe Rogan's gonna pop up behind you like, fear is not a factor for you. It really isn't, Joe. Put a cockroach in there, I'll eat that too, you know? Oh, man. You guys are nice, you are. Life is, comedy is personal, right? That's why I talk about those things, normalize the spectrum a bit, but also to give you more about, so like I've been doing stand-up for about 10 years. 5 years ago, I weighed 354 pounds. In the last 5 years, I've gone on to lose about 190 pounds when all is said and done, yeah. I was given a second chance at life, right? You know, when life throws you a second chance, you gotta take it. Like I was almost killed by a drunk driver in a car accident. It was a second chance. It's not sad. I crashed into him, but he was drunk. So, yeah, you take the wins when you could get them, man. I love driving. Driving's because you're in control, right? And I'm a big control of the situation, but I'm weird. Like I said, I'm a very weird man. Every situation I could make into my mind to twist. Like, you ever drop your phone down the car seat while it's still plugged in, and then it becomes like a game because you like slowly want to pull it up? You don't want to lose the phone underneath the seat. I'm so weird, I just pretend the phone is a Chilean miner, you know? I'm like, hold on, Carlos, hold on. I'm gonna get you out of that cave, buddy. The only reason I use the name Carlos is in the Chilean mining accident, 33 miners went underground. Of those 33, 4 were named Carlos. So that's hysterical. Not for them, for the wives. It was a small rescue, one at a time. Who's coming up? Carlos. Fuck, which one? What color is his thermos? Guys, you've been great. Thank you so much. I'm Dan LaMorte.